What's up everyone? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the UNEEKOR Gameday golf simulator software. We're using the UNEEKOR IXO2. That's their tri-camera infrared based ceiling mounted golf launch monitor. We're going to show you an all new course on this software. This is McGregor Downs Country Club in North Carolina. Talk a lot about the software. Had quite a few people comment, email, all of that over the past few weeks. Obviously there was a lot of shopping going on with, Black Friday and everything, and this came up a lot. People wanted to see more of it. They had questions about it. I figured let's go play some golf on a brand new course, because that was a question that probably got asked at least 5 or 6 times in the past week was, how many courses are there, what's coming, and we're going to show you that list here after we play a few holes. So first thing to talk about, I think, is how this is a required dual screen situation. So you can't use just one mirrored screen. The reason is because you have a control screen. I'll show you what that looks like really quick. I've done this in other videos, but we might as well do it while we're looking at it. So if I just take down my projector that you guys see, now you see what my touchscreen shows. So you can, look at your scorecard, you can pull up your swing views and replays of the club impact, you can aim. So I'm going to aim down here towards the middle somewhere. I think that'll be good. And then at that point, you would be coming over and hitting your ball. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I still think I'd like the option to where if someone didn't want to have to switch to 2 screens if they run duplicated, give them the option, but that's where we're at right now. So let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, if you're looking to build a golf simulator, or buy a launch monitor or anything, make sure you shoot me an email. I'll pin it at the top of the comments, put in the description, all kinds of discount codes and everything. I'll share with you guys. So let's see what we can do. Ooh, I kind of hammered that thing. I hope that's not too far. Oh boy, get down, get down. Whoo, got lucky. 160 ball speed to start things off here. I wasn't really trying to hammer it, but I made good contact with that thing, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what's cool, right? So I can go over here, and now I'm looking at this and look at the impact. That thing was square on the face. That's why my numbers were bang on to what I like. 21-23 backspin. I got 160 ball speed, 106.5 club speed, and that's estimated. So notice how I have path and everything. That's estimated. I don't even have club stickers on, but it's nice. I'm an inside out swinger. These are great estimates for me. I'm assuming that the club speed probably was a little bit faster, and that's why you're getting that smash factor of 1.51 versus 1.5, but you can see I hammered that thing. I mean, it's dead center of the club face. So very, very happy with that first drive to start off, and it gets to show you a good example. You want to replay it, you can replay it. I'd like to have a way to slow this down. They only have a way to play it right now. Let me know what you guys think. And then, I do have this too. I should show this before I forget. I have my swing cameras turned on, even though my swing lights aren't on, and I can drag this. So if I wanted to kind of look what I looked like right after impact, drag it a little bit, right through impact, I can do that. Notice there's a little bit of club blur. Not a lot though, considering that I don't have my swing lights on. I'm really surprised there's hardly any club blur at all, especially on that down the line. I'll actually show you guys what that looks like really quick. Look at this down the line camera for having no swing lights on. I can see that thing going through really well. That's impressive. That is impressive. All right, so let's turn this back on and let's look at what we have here. So we have an 86-yard shot. I'm losing 5% speed, but I'm losing spin, so it's going to release. I like that there's a hill behind the flag. Look in the upper right. Notice how you can see the undulation of the green up there. It's kind of nice having that heat map. Really cool course. They have the house with the shadows off the trees over to the right. This is the thing I appreciate with this engine, is the textures they've been using in the rough and everything. Look at that rough. It's multicolored. The ball's kind of sitting down in it. The water behind it's just amazing. The only thing that I feel like kind of, leaves me wanting more is the detail on the green and the fringe. It seems very flat. We'll show you guys that here in a minute, but hopefully that's all work in progress and we can share that with them. Speaking of which, I'll be at the PGA show. I'll talk to the whole team like I always do, share with you guys any updates, everything along those lines, but let's see if we can sneak a 58 degree up there. That's got a little cut to it. Oh, it's exactly what I was trying to do. So we're gonna be able to show you guys putting, which I like because one, you're gonna be able to see the green. Now check out that ball mark. There are details that I love about this software. I think that it's really great. And like I said, the only thing that kind of leaves me, wanting more is kind of that the green and I think the tee boxes as well, and like the fringe, the way they're like super, super, super flat and like no texture whatsoever. And I get it, it's super small grass, so you don't want a bunch of texture, but you know, it's just the textures are so good that kind of stands out to me. So I have the stimp on 10. It should roll pretty close to my software here. 6 feet 11 inches, barely braking. Might aim just a tiny bit left, if anything. Perfect. You can see that entered kind of left center, which is what I would expect. We get a birdie to start things off. I'm not complaining at all. And this course, that first hole, I've never played this course before, by the way, so you're seeing it kind of like I am. How cool was that it was a par 4 down to water on the first hole? What do we got here? We got a par 4, 378. I like how it shows you that preview of the undulation on the green with the flyover. This looks straightforward though. Let's just try to hit that same drive down and see what we can do. That was Healy. That was Healy. So I'm not going to get near the ball speed I'd like to see. But even that, you know, being that it was that Healy, and I'll show you the confirmation for you guys. Right there tells me, well, that's why it went to the right. I hit the first one just dead, you know, square, and that one I tried to, you know, just make a little more of a fairway finder. It looked narrow, and then sure enough, what do? I get a little Healy with it. It's not going to kill me. I'm over in the rough. I've got a, what is it, a pitching wedge in or something. I'm playing the blue tees, which is pretty good distance. You know, you can see that what that hole was. It was almost 400 yards, not too bad. 126. Losing spin, losing speed. So I think if I just go for like a full pitching wedge, and this is the other thing I've been trying to confirm with them, I don't think they have lie angles yet. I want to see if that's coming. Pay attention to the PGA show. I'll ask those questions. That way you guys have them, so have the answers. All right, let's see if we can get a wedge up there. That should be pretty darn good. I tried to scoop a little extra distance on it. Oh yeah. Oh, there's that release because I lost spin though. Yeah, I hit a little draw up there just because I was losing 5% and generally like a, you know, pitching wedge 125, 130. So I figured, you know, give it a little extra juice and it worked out. All right, so down 2 inches. I actually like how those numbers are over there. I heard a couple people say I don't like the big numbers. I'd like to be able to turn them off. There might be a way to turn them off. I haven't dug in that far into the settings. They're pretty basic settings for now, but I actually like them. You just kind of glance over there. I mean, some people are like, well, it feels a little gamey. And you know, it is a simulator. They all have a little different feel to them. This one does have kind of a little more fun game feel, if you want to say that. But overall, I like how the trees are moving in the back. Pretty cool. The houses, the detail on them. I'd be very interested to see if they actually got real imagery of the houses to replicate or not. That'd be interesting. All right, 13 feet. A little more break on this one, so I'm going to aim just a little further left. Ooh, I smashed it though. Oh, man. Look at that. It's out of the gimme zone. I just smashed it. I don't know why. Let's hope we can get a little cleanup here. That was all on me there. I mean, you saw the ball roll in the sim. Yep, that was just all on me. All right, so I'm going to take it just a little bit right. 7 feet. There we go. That was a good putt. We get our par and we move on. Yeah, man, I just, you know, sometimes you say you're going to hit something one speed and then you hit something another. All right, let's play a couple more holes here. What do we got? Par 4, 388. We could probably get through 9 maybe. I mean, we'll see. See how fast it goes. I still want to show the course list and everything, talk about a few things, you know. You can skip this, by the way, right over on your second monitor. It's kind of nice that, you know, you have it as a default if you want, and then you can skip it if you want. But let's go ahead and aim down here. I like how it gives you that heat map. I've shown that in other videos. You know, you can see there's a hill there. So when I'm aiming, you know, I'm like, well, where is this going to go? If it's downhill 10 yards, that's a lot. So really, you kind of need to aim here, in my opinion, knowing that if there was any cut to the ball, ooh, that's too far though, isn't it? Yeah, that might be just a little too far because that tree line, that's really cutting it close. I mean, I can try to hit like a cut around them. Let's see if I can do it. I'll aim just a little further left. My only problem is I'm just not a big cutter of the ball, even though they naturally come out sometimes, usually off of that heel shot you just saw. That's what happens when I try to cut the ball sometimes. That was a double cross. That just smacked down face, closed it down, and I was trying to exit left, and instead I was closing rather than holding off, and look what I did. I get to show you guys what it looks like over in the trees. Hey, it was like 161 ball speed. I mean, I got some ball speed out of it at least. All right, let's see if we can recover. That's what it's all about. You're gonna have misses, right? Oh, I'm just gonna aim. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think. Like that isn't bad. And then I can try to get up and down from there if I just go. This is probably the only time where I would like to be able to aim a little better inside the sim. Like you can aim inside the sim. Showing 44, showing, okay, so it does show 70 to the fairway. I like that then, okay. So I haven't done a lot of this. Not a ton of misses on the software, kind of funny, right? Yeah, that shows 70 to there, right to the middle of the fairway. And I can even try to hook it a little bit, I think. So generally what I would do with this is I would take like a pitching wedge or so and try to hook it around the most I can. Let's just hope I'm losing 20% ball spin, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hook a lot. Yeah, I hit those trees just a little bit, but I hooked it around there, and now at least I only have a little up and down to try to get a saved par. So not terrible, not terrible. All right, 38 yards. Right on the fairway too, which is nice. Let's see if we got the distance control on the wedges today. Go. Go. Oh, I tried to play like the little more soft shot and just didn't, get the swing speed necessarily to get the check. I just wanted it to kind of stop and roll and release, and look at that, just past it. We can save this. It's playing about 6 feet. Left edge, 6 feet. There we go. You can see that break right though. So we got our par. Hey, you can double cross one into the woods and still get par on that hole. I'll take it. I'll take it. 1 under. What do we got? Par 3 coming up. Here's a little preview for you guys. The nice part about the IXO2 is the wide hitting area. I have a lot of people that, are shopping the different UNEEKOR units, and I really do like teeing mine up off-centered. Just gives myself more room. I have a 15-foot wide room, but I have curtains, so it just kind of tightens it up a little bit, and I just like being more offset. 141 downhill. I mean, can I get a pitching wedge there? Man, that's pretty tough. That is pretty tough. No wind. I think that I like that. I think that I just try to play a huge pitching wedge. Try to draw it in there. Hope I didn't over juice the draw. Oh, that was the play though. I over juiced the draw a little bit, but I mean, if I just crank a big draw pitching wedge, look where it goes. That was the right play versus trying to hit a soft 9-iron in there. All right, 4 inches downhill, breaking quite a bit. I'm just trying to learn it's so tough bouncing between software, learning the breaks, like I like the grid that they have. I think the grid is easy to read, but learning how to read the speed of the grid and the break is tough. All right, let's see if we got it. Get down there. And you can see it's kept rolling too because of that break, which I like to see. I really like to see that in the software. So we have a par 5. Why don't we play the par 5? I still want to show you guys, like I said, the updated course list and everything. So I'm going to skip this. I'm going to look at my aim point, 270-ish uphill. Okay, interesting. So it's going to play pretty long. I mean, 445, dog leg. See if we can get a decent drive down there. That was Healy. I mean, it's going to work though. Yeah, I just tried to hit more of like a fairway finder. I'm hoping I can get around that corner. That was very Healy. That was, once again, I went from a absolutely crushed first drive to a couple little fairway finders where I was trying to, you know, play it safe. I mean, this is tough. 166. Because what I'm thinking is can I cut like a 7-iron in there or something? 160, it's downhill. I'm in the fairway though, that's nice. That is nice. Let's try it. Let's try to cut a 7-iron in there. It's a tough shot for me to play, but we'll see if we can do it. Ooh, did I overdo it? No. No, I honestly I took too much off. I needed to have confidence, release the face, and hit a full shot. Oh man, see how it puts the grid? That's because auto grid's on. You don't have to have that on. I mean, at least it shows you the break you want. It's a little distracting, obviously, so it might be something where you could even go over here and just temporarily turn that off if it's annoying you. I think that that's what's nice about having the two monitors, is you can just go over there, one button, gone. Oh man, flop shot, 17 yards. Losing ball speed, losing spin. See if we can pull this off. Down, down, down. Oh, man. It's because you're not getting any spin out of the rough. I mean, I like the way the rough looks, and I like the way that it reacts because of the rough. So it's all up to the putting now if I want a birdie. It's all up to the putting. All right. 16-1, downhill 7. Holy slippery. Wow, playing about 9 feet. I'm assuming it's gonna break a little more because of the downhill. So I'm gonna aim just a little further left than I probably normally would. Play it for about 9 feet. Come on, trickle, trickle, trickle. Oh! That was so close, and that's just getting used to things. I feel like I'd have a little more confidence normally doing that. But rather than playing the full 9 holes like I do a lot of times, let's go ahead and skip this. Let me show you guys this hole really quick. I mean, honestly, having a really fun round, but it's, you know, the purpose of this video was to show a new course. And so I actually do want to jump out really quick. I'm gonna go to the main menu. And I'm gonna take down my camera for a second, show my main screen, and we're actually not gonna go to round play, we're gonna go to practice. And instead of driving range, we'll go to course practice, and we'll go to start game. This is gonna allow me to show you guys the full list that I promised. So you got Del Monte Golf Course, you got, that's a new one by the way, La Cala, all the Europe, the Asia, and the America course. And then McGregor Downs Country Club we just played, the whole Pebble Beach grouping, including the Hay, the par 3, par 54, but Spyglass Hill, the Links of Spanish Bay, Rams Hill, Farms Golf Club, Sagamore, and I've shown a few of these in the channel, not a lot of on-course play, so that's why I want to do a little bit today. Tobacco Road, Westlake, the whole Blue Hill grouping. I mean, look at this, you got courses in South Korea, Mutton Town, Rich Harvest Farms, the Club at the Renaissance, Country Club at Woodmore, Vero Beach, White Manor Country Club, Golf Club in the Island. I mean, you can pause this and go through if you want to. It does show you a preview once you download the course, and if for some reason you don't want it, you're trying to save space, all you gotta do is hit the delete button. So I did want to show you guys one more new course, just kind of a quick preview. So we'll go to La Cala in Europe. So whether you're a current player of UNEEKOR Gameday golf simulator software, or you're kind of like looking to see what courses they have, this course is really cool. I like elevation. I feel like it's just, you know, immersive and it's fun. This course has a ton of elevation, and I think I'm at the white tees right now, so this isn't quite as long, but let's go ahead and go to show my display, and we'll do a quick flyover and just look how downhill this is, and I'll show you some other holes really quick, just so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. But just really cool. Look at the river in the back. And I'll give you kind of some insight on on-course play and the way it works. So basically, if you go main menu again, if you want to repeat a single shot, so that you want to hit the shot off the tee box over and over, you can select shot repeat. If you want to play the hole over and over until you hole out, you can do hole repeat. And then you can also just switch holes now, hitting this one by one, and it changes fast. So let me just show you how fast that is really quick. So there's hole 2, check out that vegetation, hole 3, hole 4. We gotta do a flyover of this hole. This hole's too cool. Well, look at this with the fence and everything. I mean, I've never played a course that just has so much variation of just elevation and over water. I love the heat map that you get on the flyover, as I showed you guys before. But I also like just how fast you can switch holes. And it's easy to move the ball around too. So if I wanted to move the ball around on the main menu, I'll show you guys how that works really quick, just in case you've never seen it in another video. Hit your ball button, and then just go ahead and just drag the ball wherever you want. So if you want to play out of this bunker, it's going to move you instantly to that bunker, and now you can see I'm hitting a bunker shot. So I like how there's almost kind of like a little bit of stones and stuff in there. It's kind of cool, it's different. I do want to kind of skip through these really quick for you though. Hole 7, par 4, uphill. Hole 8, par 5, way downhill. That's what's cool, you're kind of going uphill and downhill on this course. Check out the modern houses behind hole number 9, which is a par 3. Some more water over to the right. Hole 11, par 5, pretty wild one. Hole 12, hole 13, hole 14, hole 15, hole 16, hole 17, and then we'll wrap it up with hole 18. I'll even do a flyover of that for you guys. So look how downhill this is. It's just incredible. It's like 40 yards downhill just in the middle of the fairway. But I really hope this has been a good video just to kind of give you guys an update on game day, where it sits with the courses that have been added, you know, just some different gameplay as a whole. As always, feel free to reach out with questions or anything. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.